Hi everyone, my name is MadMatt Lugos and welcome back to Death Stranding. So last time we made our way through like a huge snowstorm. We got warned by Deadman and by Malingen and Lochner about this time anomaly or whatever it was called, this big storm, and we saw this huge epic like hurricane gathering in the clouds, like a chiral hurricane gathering, just one of the most terrifying sights but also like awe-inspiring sights I've ever seen in terms of like nature in a game. It's just to see something moving on the skybox. Like skyboxes in games are always something that are very pretty to look at, but when there's actually something up there, it was like a sort of a similar kind of vast feeling that you get in like No Man's Sky when you travel out of a planet. Yeah, just really epic looking. But I had to just cut this bit out of the episode, so we're going to go head into the cabin now. So I'm just going to transform into the end of that, and then I'll be jumping back in once we're into this next area. So let's get going. Alright, here we go. Why have you brought in here? Dead man. Really? So we're going into a beach here with Deadman is what I'm gonna guess. I don't think Deadman's gonna make it out of here alive. Whether he was alive in the first place, I suppose, is another question. Are we going to play as Deadman? World War II? That sounds like hunger. Keep an eye out, Deadman. Hunger is going to be pretty close by, mate. Clifford. Way to break the tension. This level looks magnitudes more complicated.
Sam!
Dead man.
Oh, thank God I got through.
Where are you?
No idea. I'm seeing tanks and soldiers. The uniforms date back over a century. World War II era, I suspect. Did you see the man leading the soldiers?
No.
I think it's the guy you told us about.
The born and bred warrior asshole who's gunning for BB?
He must be our ticket home, right?
Don't ask me. This is only my second time. And without BB, he'll be hard to find.
God, yeah.
Lucky for you, I've got BB here in tip-top shape, just waiting for you. Where should we meet?
Is there anything unusual or distinct near you?
I'm in the sewers. Hang on. I can see a tower through a hole. A square tower, right above my position.
Gotcha. I'll find it and search for a sewer entrance. Can you sit tight for now?
Gladly. I won't move an inch.
Yeah, well, if I'm slow, you might have to.
What?
That warrior asshole. He wasn't after me. He was after BB.
Fuck me.
Right. If he's looking for anyone, it's you.
Oh no. Hurry the hell up, Sam.
Keep it together. I'm on my way. And don't hook up BB either. You'll lead him straight to you.
Too late.
Oh boy.
Not that you would, since you hate them.
I just did because I was scared to death.
Disconnect, now.
Already done.
Don't let him take BB.
How? If he shows up with his soldiers, what do you expect me to do? Fight back? If I have to choose between BB and myself, well...
You won't. I'm ending the call.
Sam, it's not easy being me. No wife, no children, no friends. And so I sought solace, sought company in the dead. Over time, I made them a part of me. 70% of who I am today. But meeting you has opened my eyes. You're very special, Sam.
Okay, guys, I'm jumping back in now. I was playing the game quite a long time late at night, so I was a little bit drained come this point. So it's a couple of days later. I'm ready to go. I'm energized. Hopefully that will mean I can pay more attention to the combat and the stealth. From what Deadman said, we are looking for a square-shaped tower and the sewers beneath it. It's already marked on the map, but we can see that it's already marked here, so... I'm not sure whether it's going to be like a linear progression there. Oh god, I don't know how much damage we can take. A lot, apparently. Let's get our blood bags. Am I taking damage? Where's the speed skeleton? Got an all-terrain on. I prefer the speed skeleton. Okay, I'm not sure. I think we need to go past the tanks into these little trenches. Okay, this isn't a smart way to go, is it? Oh, there's a fog wall. Okay, Dark Souls. I think we're going to have to make a run for it where this gunner is. Which I don't think is smart, but Can we go indoors anywhere? Run. Let's get as many cryptobiotes as we can. Right, did my speed skeleton equip? Run, run. Okay. We need to have a look around now because we need to look out for this tower. A square tower. Do you mean over there? Got beach stuff here. Yeah, that's right. This has got to be it, right? I don't know if we're on the... There we go. Oh, we're getting a detector. All I've got is the bowler gun, which might prove useless.
You did good, Bill. I'll see you soon.
Can't see anything, dude. Can see red lights. That's not good. A red glow. Man, that's gotta be soldiers. Controlling the camera in tight spaces. Compass mode can be used to see what's ahead of you when you're moving through tight spaces. Yeah, fair enough. Is it a flare or... I really hope we're going to get given some weapons. Well, I'm mostly hoping that we don't have to do any combat at all. I'd love it if there was no combat. We can hear BB. Right, have we got a new map? Perhaps, no. There we go.
Sam, over here.
Oh, I've got the glasses on again, guys. God damn.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see.
It's shying away from us.
Oh, oh, well then.
It's become attached to Deadman.
Maybe this is a special beach for soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
BB's not interested in
Precious
us.
hardware? Never.
Yeah, it's attached to Deadman.
So, do you still share memories? I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down. That should get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
Where are you going, Deadman? Okay, first things first. I'm sorry, let's take these off. What do you want me to? Oh, the ladder. Right, there are no guns anywhere though. I feel like we can discard things that we really don't need. Is it full? Yeah, utility pouch is full. So I kind of want to get rid of the all-terrain. It just seems a little bit of a luxury here, doesn't it? We don't need this many hematics. Like, if this is the same as the other one, we should get this stuff back when we go back to the real world. Not real world, you know what I mean, when we go back to our world. Yeah. The terrain seems alright. I don't know if the all-terrain helps a bit more with... So should I be going up and out? I think that's what the game wants us to do. Put this ladder here. Can we, I wonder if I really don't think we can do stealth takedowns. On any of the like skeleton soldiers. Oh. I'm not controlling this. Okay, a spider's web made of barbed wire. Here we go again. Right guys, I don't know how many tries this is going to take me. It took me 3 tries last time. I edited out one of the full attempts because it took quite a while. Armor plates. Oh jeez, he's right there.
my baby back.
Can I do stealth? Oh god, he can see me.
Get my baby.
I've stayed in one place for far too long.
My dear baby.
I'm done already.
Light him up.
Right, I'm running. Are you serious, Sam? Run, run, run. Right, I need some supplies.
Open fire.
Oh, they're stalking me. That just spawned. Alright, chill out. Let's get some armor plates on. Hang on, I must have used up something in the... Oh, it's not used up fully yet. So do hermetic grenades work on these guys? Alright, let's just test it out. Grenade! He's flanking. Sorry, I was going for the grenade.
Over here. Light him up.
Alright, let's reorganize a bit. That can go in the grenade pouch. We don't need a bowler gun anymore. I need a new blood bag. Right, let's use some grenades. Is Unger on the other side of this pillar? I'm gonna relocate. Right, let's recycle some blood bags. Every time. Okay, things have calmed down a bit. We can maybe get the drop on him now. Is he in the middle of the building?
I did.
I don't think this gives enemy out. There he is. Right, we can get the jump on him with some grenades. I don't think he's got any soldiers left.
Where's my baby? I want my baby.
Eat it, Unga. Alright, that did the trick. Over here. Oh, he's not bum rushing us. Now he is.
One, my baby.
Oh!
We need reinforcements.
Is that second phase?
Go, go, go.
I think it was.
Where's my baby?
Right, could do with some more grenades, more armor plates. Definitely need some more grenades.
Where are you, baby? Where's my baby?
Alright, is there anything we can get rid of? Ammo. 180, 40. Oh, that's a shotgun. I don't think the hermetic grenades did anything. I think they just acted like a stun.
Fight.
Is it still just him?
Baby.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a soldier, isn't it? I think that's him, isn't it? Really can't tell. No, there's soldiers. Quietly. Perfect.
Enemy side.
Is that a rocket launcher? Right, grenade time.
Hunker down! Get down!
No, you don't. Oh, did he teleport? No. He's just relocated. No, this is the next phase. Reload, reload. Oh, I can't move, I can't move. I think that's it. 3 phases again. Awesome. Oh. Right, we could do with another rifle. Okay, we're getting a bit heavy here. No, not you. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Okay, what's the blood bag situation? Okay, we've gone through a few. Is that dead, man? I prefer being in this open area, so I'd... Like I can get a better shot on them, so I'd kind of prefer them just to come to me. I'm here. If there's some grenades knocking around, I'll go and get them. Yeah, they're coming round on the left-hand side here. I don't want to relocate. I like this bit here. We've got good cover. We've got good open shots on everyone. Yeah, they don't show up on the body scan, do they? Let's pop that in the blood bag. Okay, it's full. get the drop on them. Got one net grenade left. Maybe they're waiting for me to make a move, I don't know. There they are.
Get back out there.
They've seen me.
Enemy.
Damn it. Change ammo type. Those blood rounds. Yeah. Move. Oh, hermetic rounds. Standard rounds. Okay, let's use the normal ammo. Whoa. Stupid bush.
Light him up.
Guys.
Move.
Hello? I'm right here. There's another squad. Yeah, this does less damage. Where's Unger gone? Yeah, so I think that the blood rounds do definitely do more damage. Come on, dude. Oh.
Give me back.
Right, it's time for the shotgun, I think. Why did I keep... Does he just go away and spawn more guys? I'm right here, buddy. Run! There's another phase. Oh, well, the bell's tolling now.
We need reinforcements!
Where are you, baby?
I'm a bit light on ammo here. Oh, ammo.
Give me back my baby.
Oh.
Baby!
Yes. That wasn't too bad. First try.
Maybe this is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison. Maybe.
Oh, a bee. Guess I took too much damage. So I just want to... Just a quick thought that I had. So in terms of... I still don't think Unger is Higgs's partner. The only thing connecting them is the shush. Right, that's the only thing that connects them. There's no other real link between them. And we haven't seen Unger in our world. We've only seen him in the beach. And I noticed while I was editing, because I edited the beginning of this before I played through the boss fight, that BB did a cheeky little wink and a shush as well while he was attached to Deadman, while Lou was even. I wonder where the name Lou comes from, whether that was the name of Sam's child or what I'm thinking is Sam's child from that Polaroid. So I guess that I'm thinking that Die Hardman had something to do with Unger's backstory. Oh, but we're not going to get any more details, man. Where are we? Back at Mountain now? Or?
Lou.
Ay, ay, ay.
Lou? Lou?
How's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. The child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat. I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother. No afterlife. No beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it, because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Okay. Recovery request for Dead Man's Store. Okay, so before we just got confirmation that Clifford Unger was a real person, I did have a really interesting theory in my head. Just about, maybe I had a thought that until just before then, that Unger might be like a separate part of Sam's personality. That it's because we never see him in the real world. He might like be a manifestation of his grief about losing his own child, and it was like a kind of split personality kind of thing, like he was fighting himself. But obviously that's probably not true, because we just learned that Clifford Unger was a real person. But for like 3 minutes there, that was a really amazing theory in my head. Like, I don't know if any of you have played the original Xenogears, a Squaresoft game from the PS1 era. If you haven't, it's one of the deepest video game stories I've ever played, only marred by the fact that it was unfinished. It was supposed to be like a big 4-disc Final Fantasy length game, but they only really managed to make the first disc, and the second disc was like a weird shortened version. But an amazing story, sci-fi story, and that kind of, I can't really say without spoiling it, but yeah, just reminded me, that idea reminded me of that, but that's not the case. Clifford Unger is a real person, and his wife or partner was called Lisa, right? Not Lucy, which is because when he said Lucy, I was like, then I was like, it's Lisa. Okay, I don't know where we are, but let's just fix up our backpack, because this is bilked. So where are we? Oh, there's not enough chiral crystals here. Fair enough. I think I unlocked a new attachment. No, it's just the stabilizer. I mean, look how big that is. So we can't have anything else if we use that. So we must be at Mountain Knot if the chiral crystal supplies are so low. Alright, let's take a shower.
Sam, do you copy?
Yes, Hartman.
As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach.
Yeah, we know.
To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
Okay, so we need to go see Hartman.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Okay. Yes. So, I'm just going to take this opportunity to catch up with a bit of mail and stuff. So, recovery. Sorry about these, Sam, I know you must be busy. I wonder if you could go fetch a few things of Deadman's. You remember the cabin you arranged to meet at, right? Well, the cabin itself got blown away by the supercell, but Deadman's winter coat and boots should be somewhere nearby. Could you go pick them up and bring them to Mountain Knot City? A standard issue Bridges kit, but in a custom-made size. You can take the order at the delivery terminal at Mountain Knot City. It'd be great if you could help us out with this one. I know, another day, another errand, but I hope you understand. We're not just asking you to handle other folks' dirty work. No one else can do what you do. You realise that, don't you? I do. Okay. The musician. Okay, great. Chiral network blew my mind. Way station dispatches and updates in real time. Yeah. Okay, this is about MadMatt, so I'm interested in this. Mountain Knot City is now part of the UCA. Lochner explained about how it was all a big misunderstanding. What a relief. The TAR's all gone too, thanks to that bomb. This is going to sound weird, but you know the Odradek on Mama's left shoulder? Excuse me. Didn't used to think much of it, but someone told me it was a symbol of Mama's atonement. Even though her child was taken from her, Mama couldn't let it go, so she instead broke her bond with Lochner. Couldn't help but think of herself beyond redemption after that, like a fallen angel forever barred from heaven. And Abazezithibu, that one-winged fella who followed Beelzebub down to Egypt once upon a time. Guess Mama was feeling poetic when she redesigned her Odradek and used it to comfort her dead child. Strange, maybe, though I suppose she was already dead herself. Looks like all that's in the past now, though. The misunderstanding's been resolved, and the sisters are whole again, thanks to you, Sam. Mama finally worked up the courage to cut the cord and send her baby onto the other side where it belongs. So the two are one, and the fallen angel got a second chance, just as well, because no one's ever really beyond redemption. I'd like to think. I finally got the lowdown on why Lochner didn't want us to be part of the UCA. Can't say I understand it all, truth be told, but her concern that bringing everything and everyone into the fold might mean including some elements better left out, I get. If you take a step back, you can see how terrorism and war might only get worse once we're whole. Forging bonds between people means bringing them closer together. And to do that means putting all our cards on the table, including the ones that aren't so pretty. It's naive to expect things to be all smiles and sing-alongs just because we understand each other a little bit better, you know? Seems to me she was right to call bullshit on that. Lochner and Mama were joined by that special bond that twins have. That's how That's how come Mama wanted to carry Lochner's child, a child that should have brought them closer together but didn't. Instead, it served to sever the ties between them for good and bound Mama to something else entirely. At least that's what Lochner probably thought. Maybe even that her sister wanted the kid all for herself. She never knew about the accident, the real reason. Can't imagine how she must have felt thinking she'd been betrayed by the one person she trusted more than anyone. Not so hard to see how that'd colour her opinions on the chiral network. That's all behind her now, though. She and Mama have reconciled their differences, and maybe her faith in the ties that bind can be restored. My wife's doing great now, all thanks to you. You couldn't have demonstrated more clearly the type of the support the UCAR has to offer. I don't know much about the chiral network, but I know we're a part of it now and that things are better that way. Oh, I have a friend nearby. Oh, we've done that already. I was right about the camera. I'm told the pictures I took were incredible, you see. The paintings of whales and dolphins I discovered in those caves might have been painted by Neanderthals. Okay, so they saw beached creatures as well. Yeah, connections keep us alive. Yeah, bond between us make us stronger. Watch out for the whiteout. Oh, that's just, yeah. We had a boy, yeah. And we've got power gloves. Okay. Alright, guys. Oh, a lot from Hartman. We'll read them next time because the next episode is going to be a Hartman-centric episode. Okay, guys. Right, I'll leave this one here. So we dealt with Unger again with Clifford. Such like an accountant's sounding name, isn't it? Clifford. But we met him in World War II this time. I don't know where we're going to meet him next. The boss fight was pretty much the same. It was pretty straightforward, pretty by the numbers, just shoot everything. Got it first try, not bragging. They're not that difficult though, are they? So it's nothing to brag about. But the level 2 guns with the blood-coated bullets seem to do a lot more damage. So as long as we keep our stock of blood bags up pretty high, particularly those really good ones we get from the Doxer, this shouldn't be too difficult. And he was a real person. My short-lived theory about him being an extension of Sam's personality is out the window. So hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Just remember, everybody, never trust and on crate. Right, I'll see you next time.